Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the extractmasterextreme software. I'm going to use that as a demo here very quickly. I'm going to show you just how cool this software is. For example, when you get it opened up, you'll be able to choose from these four different categories. If you're getting just the extractmaster basic, of course, you'll just have Craigslist. Now, in this example, choosing Craigslist, you'll notice it has different categories. If you want to search for business people, network marketers, that sort of stuff, what you want to do is click on Services, scroll down, click on Small Biz Ads. Now, I will tell you right now, there's a lot of people that get in this software to use it for all kinds of things because the ability to be able to go to Craigslist or any of the other type companies here and be able to extract right off their sites people that are selling real estate and either placing job ads. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in here that people, for example, if it's a computer stuff, you can have someone maybe that's buying used computer parts or whatever. I mean, it's all kinds of great stuff. But in our business, we focus on the network marketing, home-based business industry. So what you would do is you'd go ahead and click on that. Now, when you go over here to location, you'll notice we're talking about all over the world. Okay, you can search anywhere in the world. Now, in this case, for example, let's assume I go ahead and click on United States. Well, what will happen is it'll search every one of the Craigslist in the United States. Or I can uncheck that, go here, and say, well, I can click on Arizona, and it'll list, for example, I could do Phoenix and Prescott, okay? And that's right, they call it Prescott, not Prescott. If you go down here and said, okay, we got New York, okay, then you can go through and pick any city that you want there. Just to keep this nice and fast for our demo, since we're going to be pulling a lot, I'm going to go ahead and just click United States, and that way no other countries. Now, when I go down here, the next thing is I want to pull the email address. I don't want to pull the fax number in this case. Leave the phone number, name, URL, and ad. It actually shows you the ad. Pretty cool stuff. Now, I can go no keywords, and if I go no keywords, this thing will pull so many leads, it's insane. In fact, what I'll do for you is I'll go ahead and do that right now to show you how fast it'll pull just from the category. It'll pull all the leads there, and then you can sort through them if you want to. It's very important to understand that in this case, you can, if you're using this for voice broadcasting, for example, right, you want to make sure they're FTC compliant. These are people advertising small business stuff. It could be they could produce products and be selling them on there. They could be offering their opportunity, all kinds of different people there. So you can do no keywords and just pull all of them, and it's lightning fast. Let me show you this, for example. Let's assume we leave that open. And we go over here and say, let's go ahead and pull back from, I don't know, May 1st through June 17th when we're doing this. I'll go ahead and click this to extract. It's going to come up and ask me for a name of it. We're going to put test 20 or 33, click, and we're off. Now, if you can see the speed here at which this is pulling leads, pretty crazy. Now, you're going to notice somewhere in the 50% range for phone numbers compared to email addresses, and I think this will hold pretty true right here. But as you can tell, we've gone for just a few seconds here, and it's already close to 100 leads. And of course, again, I'm just showing you the speed of the program at this point. Now I click Extract Stop, and what it does is it all of a sudden puts the Excel file on my desktop. Okay, so it's waiting right there. I can go ahead and open that up real quick. We can take a quick look. You're not going to be able to see the whole thing, but this gives you some idea. We can pull this, drag them out a little bit. Look at some of the results here. Obviously, a lot of them are the Craigslist stuff. Here's, for example, Infinity Downline. If somebody's got that in there. There's all kinds of great numbers in here. These are all good because these are publicly advertised numbers. You don't have to worry about do not call list and all that kind of stuff because this is business-to-business stuff. But this gives you an idea, again, of what's there, and then you can click on the button here and then see what their ad is, okay, if you want to. Now, let's go ahead and X out of that. No changes. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do another search. So in order to do this, I'm going to go ahead and I like to close it and reopen it. It probably would make a good search otherwise, but I'm going to start it fresh to show you how it works with keywords. Okay, so let's assume we start over. We go down here to Services. Okay, we click Small Biz Ads, and again, for speed's sake, we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, phone number we want, fax number we're going to take out, and I'll put in the keyword My Marketing Genie. Now, I'm going to use this because it's the same one I used on another software program. I'm not picking on this company. It just happens to be the keyword I'm going to use. In fact, try not to use this word, but it'll show you how it works. So let's go ahead and do the same thing we did last time. We'll go back to May 1st in this case. You can go back quite a ways if you take a look at this, so you can pull a lot of leads. And keep in mind, from the diversity standpoint, if I'm picking this round, I'm picking the whole country, it's going to go a lot by the keyword I use, and someone else could use another keyword for another company. Now, keep in mind, keywords will very much restrict the leads you're going to pull, but I want to show you how cool this is when you do use keywords. So let's go ahead and extract it. And it's going to come up and ask me for a file. I'm going to put Genie 33, right? Now it's going to go to town and start pulling those leads, and let's go ahead and take a look at what it ends up pulling up as it goes through here. Now, keep in mind, I'm also using Camtasia to record this, so for the webinar format, so it's going to slow everything down too. But this gives you an idea of the kind of leads it's going to pull, and so I want to go ahead and give it a second to do that. Now, while I'm waiting for that to go ahead and pull, I want you guys to notice in the corner here, you're going to see where it says extractmastervideo.com. Now, this is basically, these guys are connected with ExtractMaster, which means you think it would be pretty good. Our system that we have, webinarondemand.biz, is far superior to this system. This is basically a rotational site, which means you can send someone there and you know, they could see some other rep, right? You don't want to do that. So again, the system that we have is best for this, and don't worry about going to this place because our system is better, but certainly you can make your own choice if you want to. Now, at this point, it's pulled up, 32 searches, 33 searches. Again, you can see somewhere in the 50% range for phone number to email addresses, which is not a bad ratio when you really think about these type of ads. What I'm going to do right now, just to make it simple, again, I'm going to stop the extraction. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up the list we just pulled. Now, if you take a look at this, it says keyword. It shows you what you pulled. And you can see decent number of phone numbers. This person went and put a lot of ads in this similar, obviously, so you're going to get some replicated phone numbers here. But again, this is a very quick search. This took us very little time. But I want you to see here, for example, this is their ad right up there. If you guys can see that, My Marketing Genie A Couch looks like. Just randomly click on this. That's the same person again. Pull this one up. See here, you can't see enough of the ad to see where their information is, but they do have, they're from Baltimore, if you guys can see that. Anyway, you can see right here as you go through here, there's a lot of people that are running these things. It's another Genie ad, John Macy, for Marketing Genie. So this pulled the ads right off of the Craigslist, and I ran it for a short period of time. You could let that run, and you may get, I don't know, 300, 400, 500 people that are with a given company if you do a very precise keyword search. If you want to just get everybody from all the different companies, then that's great too. You're going to get tons. I'm talking, you could run it for a few hours and pull 10,000 leads. I mean, it's going to pull a lot of leads for you. But I wanted you to see how these all broke down. Here's another one. I just clicked on. This is another Genie ad. So these are all for the Marketing Genie, which is the Shopping Genie company. Again, this gives you an idea. You're pulling up leads. You didn't have to look through these manually. Pull them up very, very accurately. So at this point, I just want you guys to know that if the system does work, I did it live. I didn't even check Backpage or Adland Pro or eBay Classified. But again, you can take a look at the different categories. You might have a business where you might be able to do something with people in legal or financial. I mean, this thing will go and get information from any category you want. And as I said, I've been talking to people that have other usages for it. But for the business we're in, I just go through with no keywords in most cases because I have another keyword-based software. And I go through and hit this button, and I will get thousands of leads. And I just know what? I'm not sure what company they're marketing or products they're marketing, but I know it's business to business, and that's ideal for what I do in the voice phone broadcasting industry to be able to use them for that. Certainly you can email these people as well, but the idea here was to give you a demo, and I think we've done that. I think we've shown you that the system does work here live right in front of you, and so now you have a good idea of exactly how it works.